أعزائي الطلبة طلبة الصف الثالث الثانوي لغات وتجريب، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا بكم في درس جديد من دروس الجبرة، وبنكمل النهاردة مع بعض حل النموذج الاسترشادي الأول في مادة الجبرة and solid geometry. question number 14 بنقول هنا the length of the perpendicular drawn from the point 2, 3 and 1 to the plane 2x minus 2y plus z equals 5 is. Here is the question is about the length of perpendicular drawn from a point whose coordinates are 2 and 3 and 1 to the plane 2x minus 2y plus z equals 5. So first we must write the plane in the form 2x minus 2y plus z minus 5 equals 0 and we have a rule. Here is the rule L. It is the length of perpendicular from the point 2, 3, 1. It is x1 and y1 and z1 to the plane whose equation 2x minus 2y plus z minus 5 equals 0. So the length of perpendicular equals the absolute of ax1, a equals 2 plus by1, b equals negative 2 plus cz1, c equals 1. 1 is the coefficient of z plus d equals negative 5. Of course x1 and y1 and z1 2 and 3 and 1. So we substitute in this form. We will get L equals absolute of 2 multiply 2 minus 2 multiply 3 plus 1 multiply 1 minus 5 over s square root of a square plus b square plus c square. So we write square root of 2 square plus negative 2 square plus 1 square, which equal absolute of negative 6 over 3, and absolute of negative 6 equals positive 6. 6 divided 3 equals 2. So the length of perpendicular L equals 2 length units, and we choose letter C. Next question number 18. Find all the different forms of the equation of the plane that intercepts 2 and 4 and 5 from the coordinate axes x, y, and z respectively. So we have a plane intersect the three coordinates x, y, and z. The intercepted parts are 2 here, 2 from x, and 4 from y, and 5 from z. So the required plane here is passing through the 3 points. The first point is 2, 0, and 0. Second point is 0, 4, and 0. Third point is 0, 0, and 5. Now the required is to find the equation of the plane which pass through the 3 points 2, 0, and 0, 0, 4, and 0, 0, 0, and 5. So the first point, it is x1, y1, z1. Second point, x2, y2, and z2. Third point, x3, y3, and z3. We have a rule for this. We have a form for this. The equation of the plane passing through the 3 points x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2, x3, y3, and z3 is x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1. Once more, the elements of the first row, x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1. Second row, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Third row, x3 minus x1, y3 minus y1, and z3 minus z1. Notice that here we have x1, y1, z1. And in the first column, x, x2, x3. Second column, y, y2, y3. Third column, z, z2, z3. Equals 0. This determinant equals 0. So we write these points in the form of this determinant. So we have x minus 2. Here we have in the rule the first element x minus x1. X, we write x minus x1, which equal to. And here we have y minus 0. Such that 0 is y1. y1, where is y1? y1 equals 0 and z1 equals 0. In the first row, we have z minus z1. So we have z minus 0. Second row, we have x2 minus x1. What is the value of x2? x2 equals 0. So we write 0 minus 2, and so on. We complete 4 minus 0, 0 minus 0. And the third row, we write 0 minus 2, 0 minus 0, 5 minus 0. All of this determinant, the value of this determinant equals 0. So we simplify this form. We write it x minus 2 here, 0 minus 2 equals negative 2, 0 minus 2 equals negative 2. Y minus 0 equals y, z minus 0 equals z, and so on. The last element, 5 minus 0 equals 0. And we expand this determinant to find its value. We write x minus 2 multiply the minor determinant here. What is the minor determinant? It is 4005. So we write x minus 2 multiply. What is the value of this minor determinant? 4 multiply 5 equals 20, minus 0 multiply 0 equals 0. And the second term here will be negative. So we write negative y, and the minor determinant of this element is negative 2, 0, negative 2, and 5. How we get the value of this minor determinant? We multiply negative 2 multiply 5 equals negative 10, minus 0 multiply negative 2, which equals 0. And finally, we write z multiply its minor determinant, which equal negative 2, 4, negative 2, 0. Of value, negative 2 multiply 0 equals 0. 4 multiply negative 2 equals negative 8, but we have here is a negative sign. So we have negative 2 multiply 0 equals 0, minus negative 2 multiply 4, which equal positive 8. And we arrange it again. We have 20 minus 0 equals 20, multiply x minus 2, minus, we have negative 10 minus 0 equals negative 10, multiply negative, it will be positive 10, multiply y minus 0, and 0 plus 8 equals 8, multiply z minus 0. We write z minus 0. Of course, we have here z, it is z, minus 0. Here y is y minus 0. X is x minus 0. We must write it in this form to get the standard form. Here is the question, is to find all the different forms. So we have the standard form, and also the required is to find the general form and the vector form. And from this we expand this form, multiplying 20 multiply x, 20 multiply x equals 20x, 20 multiply negative 2 equals negative 40, plus 10y plus 8z, and we arrange it in this form. So we have 20x plus 10y plus 8z minus 40, and this is the general form. Okay, what is the last form? It is the vector form. Vector form, we take the coefficients of x, y, and z. It's 20, 10, and 8. Multiply or dot r. R, it is x and y and z. Equals negative 40, it will be positive 40 here. And this is the vector form. So we deduce the vector form from the general form. And we deduce the general form from the standard form. And the standard form from the determinant. And we have this determinant to get the equation of the plane which passed through the points x1, y1, z1, and so on. Next question. Question number 19. Show that the following system has an infinite number of solutions. It is the first required. And write the general form of the solution. It is the second required. So we have this system is 2x minus y plus 3, z equals 0. 4x minus 2y plus 6, z equals 0. X plus 2z equals 0. First, you have to remember this. We say that the system of linear equations is homogeneous if all the elements of the constants matrix equals 0. Okay? Here, what is the constant matrix? It is 0, 0, 0. And the system has infinite number of solutions if rank of A equals rank of A star equals K, where K is less than N. Of course, N is the number of variables. Here, what is the number of variables? We have X, Y, and Z. We have 3 variables. So if the rank of A equals any number less than 3, so we can say that the system has infinite number of solutions. How we get the rank of A? First, I wrote the equation as a matrix equation. AX equals B. AX equals B. B is the constant matrix. And here it is clear that all the elements are equal 0. So, to determine the rank of the matrix A, we will get the determinant of the matrix A. What is the determinant of A? The determinant of matrix A is 2, negative 1, 3. I'll take all the elements, but I put it in a determinant. So we have 2, negative 1, 3, 4, negative 2, 6, 1, 0, and 2. I want to get the value of this determinant. Here I take 2 as a common factor from the second row. So after you take 2 as a common factor, what you get? You will get in the second row 2, negative 1, and 3. Look here to the first row. R1 and R2, they are equal. So the value of determinant equals 0. And you can use calculator to get the value of this determinant to make sure that you have a right answer. First, you adjust the calculator here, mode, and press 6. Here on 6 we have a matrix, right? Okay, now we want to write matrix A. Okay, I'll press 1. What is the order of matrix A? What is the order of matrix A? It's 3 multiplied 3, right? So I press 1. The first element here is 2. Second element is -1. Third element is 3, and so on. So in this matrix, I wrote all the elements of matrix A. And now we get out of this. Press AC. And again, shift 4. Here, notice that we have the word matrix again. So shift matrix. Here, we wanted to determine the determinant of the matrix. So we press 7. We write matrix A. So again, I write shift 4, matrix A at the number 3. Okay, and I close the bracket and find the value. The value equals 0. The value of the determinant of matrix A equals 0. Okay, now we complete the solution. The determinant, here we have determinant of A equals 0, not a number. So the rank of A is less than 3. It's maybe 2, okay, or 1. How we get it? We choose any minor determinant from this matrix, 2, -1, 1, and 0, and we find its value. It's 2 multiplied 0 equals 0, minus 1 by -1 equals 1, not equals 0. So the rank of A, the rank of matrix A equals 2. Since here the system is homogeneous, so rank of A equals rank of A star, which equal 2. It's less than the number of variables. What's the number of variables? We have X and Y and Z. 3 variables, right? But the rank equals 2, less than the number of variables. So you can write, according to the rule, the system has infinite number of solutions. Okay, according to the definition here. Again, n is the number of variables. And we got the rank of A equals rank of A star equals 2. Now the second part of the question is to find the general form of the solution. For that, I wrote here the 3 equations. 2x minus y plus 3z equals 0, it's equation 1. 4x minus 2y plus 6z equals 0, equation 2. X plus 2z equals 0, it's equation 3. We choose equation 3, it is simple. And put x equals t. Let x equals t. So put x equals t in equation 3. So we have t plus 2z. T plus 2z equals 0. And from that you can say that z equals -half t. Z equals -half t. Now we have the value of z, -half t, and we have the value of x, it's t. Now the required is to find the value of y in terms of t. So substitute y, substitute x equals t, and z equals negative half t in equation 1. So we write from equation 1 2t minus y minus 3 over 2t equals 0. Again, what is the value of x? It's t. 2 multiply t equals 2t. Minus y, it is the required. Okay? Minus 3 multiply, instead of z, I write negative half t. So we have 3 multiply negative half t equal negative 3 over 2t. And to complete, we have 2t minus 3 over 2t equals half t minus y equals 0. So y equals half t. Y equals half t. Okay? Okay. Now we have x equals t, y equals half t, and z equals negative half t. So we can write that the general form of the solution is t, half t, and the negative half t. What does that mean? When you substitute t any number, consider t equals 2 here. If t equals 2, what you get? You will get x equals 2 and y equals half multiply 2 equals 1, and the negative half multiply 2 equals negative 1. So 2 and the 1 and the negative 1 is a solution of this system. Here we have infinite number of solutions. Okay, choose t with another number. So what is the value of x, y, and z? It is equal. Consider t equals 4. Okay, so y equals half multiply 4, which equal half multiply 4, which equal 2. Negative half multiply 4 equals negative 2. So 4 and 2 and the negative 2 is another solution, and so on. That's why we say that the general form of the solution is t, half t, and the negative half t. Okay? Let us try this solution. So 4 and 2 and the negative 2 is a solution. Okay? So substituting x, y, and z, 4, 2, and the negative 2 in the matrix equation. Okay? Here is the matrix equation. Instead of x, y, and z, we write 4, 2, and the negative 2. And we multiply A by the matrix. We should get the 0 matrix. 0, 0, 0. Okay? And we can use calculator. Okay, we have already matrix A. We'll start again. Here. 4 dimensions. 3 multiply 3. Right? Dimensions for matrix A. Matrix A, it is 1. Of dimension 3 by 3, we press 1. And we have already 2, negative 1, 3. 4, negative 2, 6. 1, 0, and 2. So this is matrix A, and I write here the matrix X. Okay, matrix X, 4, 2, minus 2. So we get out here again. We choose dimensions. Here is it 3 by 1. No, I'll call it matrix C. Okay, matrix C. So we press 3 of dimension 3 by 1. We press 3 again. and the first is 4. First element is 4, second element is 2, third element is -2. And we go out, press AC. Now the required is to find the product, the multiply of matrix A by matrix C. I call this matrix as C, right? So we back to the calculator and we write shift 4. Here we have matrix A. We press 3, multiply, again shift 4, matrix C at the number 5, equal 0, 0, 0. It is a zero matrix. So the general solution is right. T half T and negative half T is a right solution. اوكي، وكده بكون نهاية النموذج الاسترشادي الأول في مادة الألجبرا، وهسيب لكم بقية الأجزاء بتاعته في الديسكريبشن. بتمنى لكم التوفيق، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.